Hello friends, and welcome back to Crow's Thrifty Finds. My name is Melanie, and today, for the video today, I want to do something a little different than I've done on the videos thus far. So I'm going to start the video by sharing what I've sold this week on eBay, and then the second part of the video will be what I found this week to sell on eBay. And I found some really good things, so stay tuned for that. But first we're going to talk about what sold. So what sold this week? This week, we're going to kind of go backwards from recent to older. I have one item to show you all. Everything else has already been shipped. I try to ship out same day or next day, so that keeps customers happy. This item here, it is a very large transformer. It's an Energon. It's a little older, but it is brand new in the box. I got this from a collector in town that was selling off a bunch of his stuff. So I paid a large amount right at the beginning, but I'm actually already in the green. So this sold for $100. So that is 100% profit. It's went for $100 plus shipping, I should say, and then that $100 is before eBay fees, but still that's a good chunk of change when you're already in the green from a lot that you previously purchased. So that was definitely a good thing to wake up to this morning that I saw, so that will get shipped out later today. Now the other items I'm just going to kind of show on the screen so you can see what the item was that I sold. So the next item is a vintage pumpkin-cat Halloween light. It's a ceramic piece. I paid $10 for it at a thrift store, and it sold for $38.50. So that is a profit of around $27.50. So that was excellent. That was a good sale. Next, we're going to move on to this Halo figure. This was purchased in a toy lot that I actually bought on shopgoodwill.com. There's some good stuff there. There's some good sourcing that you can do as long as you're lucky enough to win an auction for a decent price. It's important to look really closely at those auctions because a lot of the times there's things that you may not see in a toy lot that end up being really valuable pieces. And this was part of that. So this was a Halo figure, and it sold for $40. It was kind of a rare one. And I paid a total of around just shy of $200 for the lot. And I'm not in the green on that yet, so I'm still working on it. I just got that one a couple of weeks ago, but working to get out of the green is good. Next, we have some Sorrel Boots. Sorrel. I'm not exactly sure, but you know what I mean, maybe. So I bought those for $20 at a garage sale here in town, and they sold for $50 plus shipping. So then there's a $30 profit before eBay fees. Next, we have a Patagonia hoodie. I paid $5 for this at a garage sale. Took a little longer to sell than I would have thought, but it definitely sold. And it sold for $28.99 plus shipping. So that's a total of $28.99 minus $5, which is $24. So that is a good profit. Next, I have some Skechers Shape Ups. These I actually found during our town's big trash pickup, and I love the big trash pickup because people just leave a bunch of stuff on their curb for anybody to go through and pick up. And it's not always large items. People will just throw away anything and a bunch of anything. And I got those Skechers, and they're in really good condition, almost new, during that time, so those were free. And the Skechers sold for $21.99 plus shipping, and that, again, that's before eBay fees. So that is a profit of $21.99, which is great for something you paid nothing for. Can't complain. Next item, I kind of been talking about these little wrist pieces that are toys, and this particular one is from Ben 10. Ben 10 figures sell really well also. Ben 10, almost anything is worth looking up. So if you see Ben 10 stuff, definitely look into it because it's very likely that it's worth picking up. I bought that in a baggie, and I think there was other Ben 10 items in there as well, and the baggie was $2, and I sold the watch for $25.99, so we're talking a $23.99 profit before eBay fees. The next item I sold this past week was this Monster High playset. Again, I love selling Monster High. You're going to see that for me a lot just because it's something I really enjoy buying and selling, and it's desirable at this time, so I'm going to keep buying them. And that Monster High playset, I'm in the green for. That was a lot that I had purchased a while back, and this was actually the last piece of the lot to go, and it sold for $32.50, so that's all profit for me at this point. The next item that sold was a lot of vintage Goosebumps books. These are great pickups if you can find them at garage sales. I purchased these for $6. They were 25 cents each, and they sold for $50 plus shipping, leaving a profit before eBay fees of $44. Then we have a pair of Leopard Crocs. I actually just purchased these, and they sold within a few days. They were in like new condition. I bought them for $3 and they sold for $29.99, leaving a profit of $27. Every time I've bought a pair of gently used Crocs, they sell instantly. So it's good to look for them. It's good to find, more rare variations because those can definitely get you some profits. Following that is a lot of toy dragons. These were from that same toy lot that I just got from Shop Goodwill. Those sold for $49.99, so that will also continue to help me get into the green, sorry. And I have quite a few more items from that lot still to list and sell, so I'm optimistic that that lot's going to pay off really nicely. So I don't know exactly what the profits are in the lot, of course, until that's sold. So it's all sold. Next, we have a Mattel My Child doll. These are vintage. I bought this off of Facebook Marketplace for $10, and she sold for $65, leaving a profit of $55 before eBay fees. Now, the next item is a band shirt. I love picking up band shirts when I can find them. I buy vintage and depending on the band, some more current band shirts, just depending. This one's from 2003, so this one's borderline vintage. I bought it for $1 at a garage sale. It sold for $28, so you've got a profit there before eBay fees of $27. And last but definitely not least, I have this toy. It's a Sega Dinosaur King card swipe, and it's another one of those wrist toys that I keep talking about. I bought this blind. I just thought, it looked like one of those strange items that's somehow valuable, and I was correct. So I bought this for 50 cents at a garage sale, and I sold this for $90. So that was big. So you definitely want to look out for those small items in those boxes at garage sales, especially ones you can wear, because they can be big money. So it's worth, a quick look on Google Lens and seeing what you find. So that was an $89.50 profit before eBay fees. So that's everything. That's everything that sold this week. It was a really good week of sales. Quarter 4 is upon us. So hopefully the sales will keep picking up. I love quarter 4. It's always been good for sales due to the holidays. So I'm looking forward to doing a lot more sourcing over the next few weeks and getting those last minute garage sales in before they stop for the season. And hopefully we'll have a very successful quarter 4 this year. So far, it's been off to a great start. So now we're going to go into the next segment of the video to see what I have found over the past week that I'm going to sell on eBay. First items I'm picking up today are these Lemix Christmas Villages, those 2 buildings you see there. They were $4 each, and they're worth in the upper 30s each of those, so that was a good pickup. Next, we have this Winnie the Pooh train that I'm eyeing at this garage sale. It's $5, and it actually sells online for over $100. So definitely a good pickup for sure to look out for. So now I'm in Goodwill looking through the knickknacks, and I see these 2 Winnie the Pooh and Piglet trinket boxes. These sell on eBay for about $15 each, and I see that they're 99 cents each, so that's definitely worth lotting together and picking up. So you'll see here that I'm grabbing them and putting them in the cart. And now we're going to move over to the same Goodwill, and just down the aisle a little bit, there is a cookie jar. It's a Campbell's Soup cookie jar. Now you see that it's $25. At first I thought to myself, Goodwill, that's a little high. But then I looked it up and saw that new cookie jars like that actually sell for over $80. So I decided that's worth it. Now we're on to the next thrift store, and I'm looking at some Jerry Lee Lewis posters. I actually end up picking up that black and white one, the second one there, because it actually has a signature on it from the artist. And there's reproductions of that sell for about $20 on eBay, and I'm going to try to get $70, maybe a little more, for the larger poster that's signed. Next, I am at Once Upon a Child, and boy, is there something good here. This Halo Mega Constructs, it is a great pickup. Oh my goodness, this actually sells for $80 on eBay, and it was only $5.50, so I was so excited about that. And then I turned around and I found something just as amazing. I found even more Mega Constructs Mega Block sets. There's 2 Call of Duties. That smaller one's worth $30, and the larger one is worth around $50. So that was an amazing pickup at Once Upon a Child. So thank you all for watching this week. That is the end of the video. And again, my name is Melanie, and this is Crow's Thrifty Finds.